Yo, Smack Murder, I'm here to set the record straight. Yo, son, man, listen, man. Man, niggas hit my shit like, yo, cool, some nigga, they talking all this crazy shit, right? But if they say, yo, the nigga CK, he scared you, I'm like, yo, niggas not my cousin, right? Yo, son, listen. Bro, listen, son, I don't even know what the fuck is going on with social media shit. I hear you and this and that Wildcat beefing, yo, you know that's grown, bro. Like, that's my son, yo. And y'all niggas, yo, bro, what the fuck? Man, what you doing, bro?
Salute, brother. That's that. Salute, everybody. Yo, Queen, how you be? Listen, blood. Make sure all the homies eat, man. Don't care for the biggest and smallest, man. The world ain't shit, we all don't eat, man. Alright? Yeah, that's up. That's on our show. Make sure all the dogs eat. Everybody gotta eat, big bro. Everybody. I hear that shit.
That's the old man said.
Rah, rah, rah. Pirate talk, pirate talk, pirate talk. Talk to him, talk to him. Hybrid, hybrid, hybrid.
The world ain't shit, and the dogs ain't fed. Even though he drink, it's what the old man said. It's what the old man said. See, the world ain't shit, and the dogs ain't fed. Everybody wanna live, but nobody wanna dead. What the old man said, It's what the old man said. Everybody wanna live, but nobody wanna dead.
I'm in the red light district on my red light shit. If you schemo to get on, then get off of my twin dick. You stupid ass niggas, always chitter and chat. You acting so bossy with thoughts of a wild rat. Gotti never took no bullets, but they went in his pockets. And every question that they asked, he was changing the topics. Everyone my bro defend, be a snake in the end. So before I use a sword, I take their head with a pen. I'm tired of the bickering you doing for views. If you keep on reporting, you'll be making the news. I'm connected like the mob, I'm giving some men shoes. CLK say sick 'em, I'm biting them before the shoe. Listen to this hook and believe it, it's all true. This world ain't shit, and I'ma put you to bed. And these are the words that old man said. And these are the words that old man said.
See, the world ain't shit, and the dogs ain't fed. Even though he drink, it's what the old man said. It's what the old man said. See, the world ain't shit, and the dogs ain't fed. Everybody wanna live, but nobody wanna dead. What the old man said, It's what the old man said. Everybody wanna live, but nobody wanna dead. They say CK this and CK that. He too old and he can't rap. But let me tell y'all this, CK strapped. And when it comes to the money, CK racked up. You little pile puppy chill. Don't you understand CK's the real deal? Play with the real steel. Burn little niggas. You don't understand till I heard you little niggas. Look, DD Babe in the spot, so I gotta turn up. Papa never nigga top. I ain't never gonna stop. I'ma always rise up, never rise down. All you fucking clowns talking crazy. You don't understand the flow. You don't understand the dough. The ice in the roll. The way I slam the dough. No, you hate on the chain. The things that I say. The way that I play. Fuck it. I'd rather bust on you dudes and crush on you dudes. I hate all you niggas. Scrape all you niggas. Drape all you niggas. You don't understand. Ain't no paper, little nigga. Little YouTube views and the YouTube comments. You don't understand. Make a nigga wanna vomit. The way you hate my steeds and the way that I play. Look, it's what the old man said though. The world ain't shit if the dogs ain't fed. Even though he drink, it's what the old man said. It's what the old man said. See, the world ain't shit if the dogs ain't fed.
Turn, turn.
My bad, yo. I had the mic down. My bad. Top of the game. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out Jack Frost for the update. You know what I mean? On the OBS studios and all that. You know? As you can see, man, if we look up in the corner, you see calling lines, so on and so forth. That'll give my admins a little break, you know? So what's good? What it do? What it do, man? What's going on out there, man? You know? What it do, man? What it's looking like? I'm trying to read the chat at the same time. As you can see, we got the OBS studio up. You can't really see the chat, so I got to go over here to see what people saying. You know. Duran Post, what's up? Duran Post, what's up? What's good? Salute to the West Coast. You already know. Hey, yo, one of the things I want to discuss this morning, man. Like education, man. Education is the lost science, man. You know. You hit the volume. Who can't hear me here? I'm watching as I'm talking. I'm watching the mic moves. He said volume. Who can't hear me? I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Son said play that music. I'll play it back in a minute. Let me start my thing, man. I see the mic moving, so I don't understand why. Is that better? Is that better? And Jacob Dupree, I was watching your little comments. You're a funny dude, man. 40-year-old kids. You probably 13 with a pacifier in your mouth, little nigga. You better cut it out, man. Stop being fresh. Stop being fresh, man. Now you know with me is all love, man. I appreciate the jokes. I show you got a sense of humor. You know? I got water. I just bought a 40 bottle case, man. And shout out to Richmond, man. Shout out to Richmond, man. Let me see who up in here, man. Shout out all the mods. You know what I mean? Most of my mods been doing it from day one or whatever. Shout them out. Remember, y'all, the dudes got jokes, stuff like that. That's not block worthy. Please do not block people, man. You know what I mean? As long as the dude ain't Frank standing, don't hide their comments. Let them rock out. Ain't nothing wrong with a little sense of humor. You know what I mean? Dudes got to get a little funny bone in their system. It's not that serious. It's only YouTube, man. You know what I mean? As y'all already know, Truth Magazine I'm dropping an issue. I'm on the cover. Mel Cross is in there. Hassan Campbell's in there. You know, Queen of Harlem, DJ K Slay, Superstar J. You know what I mean? It's a decent little lineup. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all check it out, man. Whether you'll get a physical copy or the digital, man. Go out there and support, man. You know? Shout out to Melly too, man. By the way, man. Shout out to Mel Cross, man. You know? Shout out to Let's Talk About It, Mr. Sex Money Murder. You know what I mean? All the dudes that's sticking true to the game and all that. Like I was saying, man, you know, education is a lost science, man. This is why dudes make bad decisions. Everybody say, yo, you know, Chanel, what's this about? Or why this is happening? And, you know, this dude was getting the bag, yo, and why he made that mistake. Lack of education, man. You know? You can't hold dudes responsible for what they know not. You know what I mean? You know, Casanova 2 times included, man. A lot of these dudes, man, they get from point A to point B, and, you know, they lack application, man. They don't understand that, you know, certain things are no longer permitted. You know, like pulling up on the block and hanging out the block for more than, you know, you don't stay for 15, 20 minutes, shout the homies out. But after that, you got to move around, man. You can't sit around. Another thing is, you know, dudes go extra hard to validate themselves. You know, don't want people to say, oh, you know, yeah, son sold out. Son, you know, son left the hood. What is he supposed to do, man? Huh? What are he supposed to do? Hang on Pickens Avenue or the corner of Dumont somewhere? You know what I mean? Nigga worth $10 million. I put to stand in the corner. Like he a regular somebody now? Nah, bro. You want billboards and everywhere else? Yeah, move around, bro. You know, this ain't about Casanova 2 times. He's just one of those dudes that I know for a fact, you know what I mean, that lack application, man. You know what I mean? If he was able to apply, you know, certain things, including his stature or his status, he would have made himself, I mean, a little less accessible, man. Too many people had access to him. And then the flip side of that is he avoided all the wrong dudes. The dudes who really had his, you know, his best interests at hand, he avoided them to deal with a bunch of dudes who probably responsible, you know, probably responsible for him getting jammed up. You know, that's the sad part about it, is that a lot of dudes rooting for him, have his back, but he wouldn't deal with those people, you know. Him and a whole slew of other dudes, man. Shout out Fab, man. You know what I mean? Fab kept his circle small, but he dealt with his day ones and all the right dudes who had his back, man. You know what I mean? Shout out Hove. Kept his circle small, kept all his dudes with him or whatever. He found a way to break bread with other people without giving people immediate access, man. But these are dudes who educated. Fab educated, Hove educated, you know what I mean? You know, a lot of dudes, yo, T.I. this and that. T.I. had an education, though. You see the difference? You know what I mean? Education is a lost science, man, these days and time, man. I know because I watch all the little drill babies and all that. Don't go to school. I pull up on them, yo, nigga, why you in the school? I'm going to go. I see him 2 hours later on another block with a whole bunch of other dudes. Then this, you know, I see him 2 weeks later on somebody's t-shirt or something. You know what I mean? Education is a lost science, man. You know? You know what? Let me address that, right? Yo, stop blaming Vlad TV for AR Ab and the rest of these dudes going down, bro. These niggas volunteered to be the toughest, roughest gangsters on Vlad TV. He didn't say, yo, here, I'm gonna back you down. This is what you gonna say. These niggas is openly and willingly hopping on Vlad, saying what they want to say. You know what I mean? This is what y'all don't realize. Stop blaming Vlad TV, calling him a rat, so on and so forth. The nigga's a blogger. He interviewed some of the world-known rappers, the top rappers in the game, including Uncle Murder, all these dudes. You know what I mean? 50, all these dudes. You know what I mean? Chris Gotti had a personal relationship with Vlad TV. You know what I mean? Why them niggas ain't in jail? Because them niggas is not on the internet trying to sound like the savviest, toughest, roughest dudes. Stop blaming Vlad TV for dudes getting on there and not knowing how to plead the fifth. Not knowing how to hold what they got. CK, so, you know, how many bodies you caught? Oh, man, nigga, since I was 8 years old, I've been smoking shit, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Boom, at the end of the day, don't nobody want to see me. And then the feds come go click, click, click. That's not Vlad's fault. My big mouth, oh my God. Remember Mike Tyson joke when he punched Miss Green in the mouth? And they were like, the hour was talking to her. Oh my God, this nigga mouth got me in trouble. No, nigga, your own mouth is getting you in trouble, man. Stop getting online and doing these interviews and trying to sound like, you know what I mean, King Kong or murderer number one, man. So when you get locked up, I watch every nigga get locked up with tears in their eyes. Yo, what you locking me up for? Because you got on all these different blogs, interviews and platforms and start talking crazy out your mouth. That ain't Vlad's fault, man. They gotta stop blaming people for what other people do. If I get on here and start talking about I got multiple bodies, so on and so forth, and they come lock me up, guess what? I did that. Not Vlad, not Hassan Campbell, not Bullets Gotti. None of them dudes is not responsible for what I say out my mouth. Not Queen Flip. You know what I'm saying? Not Mr. Sex, Money, and Murder. If they ask a question, we got to detour that question. But murder, I don't know what you're talking about anyway, but you know, my record dropped May 14th, and go in that bag. You know what I mean? It's called interview etiquettes. You got to know what to say, who to say, but do it without seeing obvious. If you really about that life. If you ain't about that life, then be who you are, man. Once again, education is the lost, what? Science, man. That nigga stop playing. A GED is the minimum, man. Every man has to have a GED, man. Minimum. Minimum. You know what I mean? That means that you successfully passed the adult basic education class, man, ABE. You know what I mean? Bottom line. I went to college for business management, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to further your education, man. Education is the law of science, man. You know what I mean? You can't knock a dude for, you know, wanting to ask you certain questions when you on all your records talking about how you bust your gun in the street, how 13 niggas got at you, you had one bullet left in your gun, so as you were falling backwards, you do one shot and hit the leader, and they all scattered away. Yo, did you really bust your gun and hit the leader and the ever 12 ran away? Yeah, you know, that was 1999, and you know, it was going down, whatever, boom, I popped the nigga, boom. Is he alive? Nah, he died. And they come lock you up. That's not Vlad's fault, man. Them niggas set your power hole, man. Stop talking so much, man. Niggas kill me with that, man. You can't knock a nigga because he asked a fucking question. How you gonna knock a blogger? I mean, or at the word they use these days, journalists. How do you knock a journalist from being a journalist? Huh? If you go on 60 Minutes and say, yo, listen, Ted Bundy ain't got nothing on me. Know what I mean? Ted Bundy ain't got nothing on me. Oh, Marlon Master, oh, that's a pup to me. Too little, too small. That's what we said in NBA 2K. Come down, posterized sack. He a baby. What? Marlon Manson? Yeah, that's a baby to me. That's light. Jeffrey Dahmer? Oh, it's a pup. You think they're not coming for you? They're coming. So let's stop blaming Vlad for nonsense, man. For real, man. Everybody, yo, Vlad is a rat, Vlad is a rat. If Vlad not going, he ain't testifying in court. Yeah, he told me blah, 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 this and that, and so on and so forth. Then guess what? That man is not a rat, man. All right? That man's a nigga who did his job well, and your dumb ass went up there and filled in blanks. You should have left blank. Bottom line. We're going to talk about it? Let's talk about it, man. Cut it out, man. Stop the shenanigans, man. You know? M3 Raps. When I asked those questions back in the days, everybody wasn't been in reference to his gangster though, bro. Biggie and them talk that talk. But they was talking that, you know what I mean? Come on. Max and Minnie Mark was getting money with the Arabs. They was talking, they was rapping. Back then you had to be lyrical. You know what I mean? It wasn't just, yo, spin the block, killer op. Nah, bro. Nah. You know what I mean? Niggas bleed just like us. Picture me being scared of a nigga who bleed. Come on. You know what I mean? Like, they just told stories. They wasn't running around really, yo, this and that, Even Tupac. Tupac was a rebel at heart. Pac was a rebel. He didn't have a choice. He was growing up, you know what I mean? His mom, Black Panther, all the rest of the stuff. He grew up under Huey P. Newton, all of them. You know what I mean? Geronimo Pratt and them. So his mindset was different from everybody. Even though he was a poet and a rapper, the man grew up a rebel. You know what I mean? May he rest in peace, man. So it's a difference in certain things. He wasn't even running around no gangster shit. Everything to the Tupac, he always gave a jewel on where blacks was lacking at. Well, if brothers and sisters do X, Y, Z, boom, 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 and this and that, we wouldn't have these problems. And we got to start respecting our black women. Pay attention. Pac was a deep dude because he grew up in that lane. So his school of thought was something totally different than what people were expecting. Why do you think Jada Pinkett was his best friend? Who was she? A poet? An actor? You know what I mean? And she got a little musical background with her. You know what I mean? So it's different, man. It's different. Pac had New York in him. He had the West Coast in him. You know what I mean? And come on, man. Dudes understand that. You know what I mean? Had a little bit of New Jersey. They lived in New Jersey for a little while. You know what I mean? So it was a different, man. You know what I mean? King Abel, salute. Big Lou, salute. You said watch the Pee Wee Longway interview on Vlad TV. He taught you how to handle Vlad question. Denied and what? Denied everything Vlad asks. That's a fact, though. You see what I'm saying? That's a fact. You gotta learn how to motherfucking deal with these dudes who interview you, man. You know what I mean? Think about it. How you gonna blame Vlad to Shaw 120 got out there and said, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, that shit happened last night with Fort Knox. Yeah, me and my mans went up in there and shit. We knew we couldn't win it. We came with blazing guns, so I went in there with the duffel bag and I stole 20 bricks of gold. That shit was heavy as hell. G Birds, you want the rest. How you gonna say your nigga Vlad set me up? You said that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's just as simple as put. Because everything ain't about a murder. Yeah, you know, I'm America's top scammer. You know what I mean? That's how I get my money. I scam. So now they start investigating me and start realizing, yo, how he get that car? He got that Airbnb for 6 months. Let's see how he paid. And they pull up. And then eventually that shit, when you scam, that shit bounced back. So now when it bounced back, we got him. You understand what I'm saying? Don't get online and talk about what you do. You can't even say, yo, I get the bag without explaining how you get your bag. That's why I'm always explaining how I get my bag. Because my bag come in the form of checks. I mean, I live just how the rest of y'all live. You know what I mean? My shit come in at the end of the month, couple thousand, but I got bills. I still got a car note for my little work V and all that shit. Should I do my videos in? The black, by the way, it's not a Hyundai, it's a Ford. American-made car, it's a Ford. All right, but it's a little rugged little joint, turbocharged. I like the little joints, I got it. But I use it for my promotion. You see a lot of stuff going on. When we actually drive stuff, I'm in that little car putting posters on poles and stuff like that because I'm my own street team. You know what I'm saying? By the way, just for the record, all right? Don't drive a Hyundai. You know what I mean? Or a Honda. You know what I mean? I got an American-made car. All right? But anyway, one of my cars, I got a Land Rover too. But at the end of the day, whatever, what I'm trying to say to y'all is, man, if y'all educate yourselves, man, you will know this. This ain't no street shit. It's just something about knowing how to make like good decisions, man. They let the hype and the hoopla of the streets cloud their judgment. They get up there and hey, in the moment, they have how they say down south, we having money now. Well, they having money iced out, both arms. You know what I mean? Neck looking sick, like a light show, and you get caught up in your own glitz and glamour, feeling yourself, and get online and go, yeah, well, you know, at the end of the day, I didn't need Jay-Z or I didn't need 50 Cent. Them niggas is all right, man. Nigga, I've been killing motherfuckers from day one, so niggas just start paying me. So now you got extortion charge, murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and you get mad at, why you gonna get mad at that? Huh? How you gonna do that? How you gonna get mad at Gully when you openly did it yourself? Yo, so how you grew up, like, what was your childhood like? Oh, man, I grew up at the age of 12, nigga, pushing niggas top back. This and that. Come on, bro. Snap out of it, man. You know what I mean? And I don't know Vlad personally. So I'm not defending Vlad and none of that because, you know, I fuck with him. I want to get to his show. I'm just being 100, man. You niggas shut your pie hole, man. That shit is for food and all the rest of that shit. The shit that come out niggas' mouth sometimes be ridiculous. Then when you fall, you blaming everybody else for your downfall, but you did it. But it goes back to education. They teach you basics, man. You know what I mean? You know how you doing math problems? But they're saying if Julie went to the market and she bought 4 apples, on the way home, Julie ate an apple. How many apples does she have? They're teaching you reasoning, man. They're teaching you how to reason with words to solve a math problem. This is where the understanding or the application comes in, man. So when you start doing word problems, that's what they call word problems. When you start doing word problem is development. They're helping you develop how to separate the difference between A and B. Hey, come on, man. We get on this in public school. If y'all go to school, I ain't talking about the young ones, but you old niggas too. If you'd have took your ass to school, you would know the do's and the don'ts. Because it don't just start in school, it start at home. Listen to Mama Love when she's talking to you. My mom be blowing mine. She ain't blowing yours. She's trying to show you what to do and not to do. At the same time, raise a man or raise a woman for you women out there. All right? So y'all got to get it together, man. Education is a law of science, man. Everybody think they can make it. I can make it. I don't need education, this and that. There's a lot of dudes that were successful out there. I got rich, no education. But you know what happened? They get the right management in their corner. They start acting. They get the right agents in their corner. Them niggas make them go back to school. That's what good agents and managers do. Yo, why don't you at least go get your GED, man? Make it look good on paper. At least you went to school. Like, come on. They ain't gonna watch the date. It's just gonna say, boom, GED, yes. Education level, GED. Education level, some college. You don't have to get a degree. It's gonna say some college. The dude that got jobs and that, tell me, am I lying? It's gonna say education level. And then give you the options. High school, GED, some college degree. You know what I mean? Shot 126. When mom is 14, it's hard. We're not dealing with that, shot. We're not dealing with like 14. We're dealing with people listening, period, bro. This now see what you're doing? You're giving a pigeonhole. You know what I mean? I mean, you're not giving a pigeon, you're giving a loophole. You know what I mean? Don't give them a loophole. I don't care if your mom's 13. If your mother's 13, that mean you ain't but 1 or 2 years old, man. When these niggas fuck with these little young girls. I'm talking about when Mama Love is talking, you just went somewhere else with that. Stay on topic. Right? When Mama Love or your pops is talking to you, listen, man. Listen. Education is the key. Education is the key, man. I'm telling y'all, man. I done been in some situations like this. Damn, how do I get out of this shit right here? And I'm thinking, maneuvering. Because when you're in a situation, you in a situation. Don't look for your mans in them. Yeah, don't look for your mans in them. If it's a legal situation, you don't even want to mention your mans in them. Because police put what the fuck they want in black and white. You know what I mean? So you say, nah, you know, me and my friend so-and-so were together. I don't know what happened. I wasn't a part of it. Because you know, in the precinct, you're a perp. You're not a defendant. You're a perp first. The perp admits to being with so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so at the time of the crime. You see how fucked up paperwork get twisted? You using him as an alibi to say you was with him, but when the police write it up, because they want the collar, they don't care about street law, folklore in the street. They don't care about that. They're writing their report. That's why so many good dudes is being called rats. Not because they actually read it, because they try to use one of us as an alibi, and the police wrote it up. So-and-so says that at the time of the shooting, him and so-and-so was there at the scene of the crime, in which cameras indicate that now they were shooting. So now, you man, that nigga snitched on me, and the nigga really ain't snitched on him. He just trying to use him as an alibi so he can at least have a witness when he go to court. So please, y'all, on that level too, don't do that. Don't do that. It's best to keep your mouth closed. Because police don't play fair, man. You got a lot of good dudes, man. That real talented good dudes. That niggas is calling rats in the hood now. You know what I mean? I'm telling you some real shit, man. But it goes back to education being a law science, man. I'm giving it to you on the street level, man. So you can understand, man. Yo, I don't care if you want to hustle, you want to sell drugs, if you want to build fucking the newest edition of Noah's Ark. You need education. If you want to be an architect, if you want to be a policeman, anything in life, you need education, man. This is why a lot of people that go to academy, they make them do at least 2 years college. You know what I mean? Now, before anybody can be a correction officer, now they want some college when you be a correction officer. You know what I mean? Every lane in life, they want some type of education. Every lane. You know what I mean? You see in the NBA, you used to be able to come out of high school right to the NBA. They started making them dudes go to college. I think they recently started redrafting, trying to redraft and recruit people coming out of high school. Education is the key, man. Let me see what Judge saying here. Is he says it on guard? Big fact, CK, no doubt. Jay Brown, salute. Top of the game. No doubt, neighborhood legend, salute. Appreciate you. Nigga said James no more Bond. Yeah, top of the game, salute, beloved. The bird said, make your agents have the greed. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to tap the jewel on y'all, man, so understand what's going on here, man. This shit's serious out here, bro. And whether you realize it or not, man, the streets is dead, bro. Don't get me wrong, because niggas are still in it and they winning. But the streets is dead, bro. Real talk. You know, I wouldn't even suggest you dudes keep on trying your hand at that shit, man. Streets is dead, bro. Sunset fast ass girls. Sunset, it's easier 2 days for some. That's right. Sunset that verbal, aka 47, is just as dead. That's a fact. Flacco Santana TV, what's good, homie? Salute, salute, salute. See you in the building. What up? 300, what up, 300? What's good, my man? Yo, man, where my man Scar, man? Yo, Scar, you been hiding, Scar. Where you at, Scar? You know? Big E, what up, baby? I see you in here. Salute, salute. West Coast love, nigga. From the East, you heard? Oh, there go my man, Scar. Yo, Scar. Yo, Scar, where you at, Scar? You ain't sending pieces to my phone yet, Scar. I'm starting to think you're Polo and Fugazi. You know what I mean? Enough on this. Transfer this to here. All right, y'all. Calling line is suited and booted. All right, so we're going to rock that. I'm not going to read the comments for a minute because I got to charge this shit. This shit got the red bar of death on it. I mean, it's all good, 300. The star said, I've been busy. Hey, yo, I thought you was in here. I pulled the classic polo vest. When you see it, you're going to know that shit came out. That shit came out the collection, bro. I had pulled that piece out for you, Skull, but I mean, you wasn't online. I thought you was in there. I thought I saw your name. I put the classic vest. I didn't show you the other day when I was doing it. I said, damn, I forgot to show Skull this piece right here. I forgot to show you that piece. I'm going to get it for you right quick. Hold on. What you know about this right here, Scar? I call this the ghost shit right here. You heard, Scar? Look, Scar, with the athletic hoodie on it. Got the athletic back on it. This that ghost right here. Remember, ghost strap up to go put that work in? This that ghost right here, Scar. See the look. See the little sneaky horse on it? See the sneaky horse on this, Scar? All right? You better send them pieces because you challenging me. And every time I see you, I'm going to throw a new piece. I throw a new piece at you. You know what I mean? Just so you can see, ain't no outlet shit going on right here, Scar. I'm going to take a 5-minute break. What video y'all want to see? Let me go to the chat so I can see what y'all talking about. Yeah, Scar put that fire up there. You like that, right, Scar? I forgot. I fucked with you the other day. I forgot that she was in the closet and shit. All right, I'm gonna do the stream, y'all. All right, I'm gonna do the stream, y'all. I got you. I got you. We gonna get it. We gonna be. I'm gonna be a guest. You gonna be a guest. I'm gonna let Nigel or somebody do it. I'm gonna let Nigel do the stream, y'all. And we gonna come up there together as guests. What I was gonna say. No doubt, neighborhood legend. First of all, these niggas not even gangsters no more. They claim to be gangsters. These niggas is not gangsters, man. You know what I mean? When I come back, we're gonna start doing the calling line. Hoodie Jacket TV was good. You know what I mean? So I said full active interviews and all that shit. That's just up. Salute What You Jacking TV, man. Go subscribe to his new talkcast and all that. Hey yo, what video? I'm gonna take a 2-minute break. What video you wanna hear? Somebody hit me with a direct text on my phone. Old man said, "You want to hear something different?" Son said, "I'm like that." Want to hear him like that? See, everybody said, "Old man said." All right. Son said, "Spaz out." What you know about Spaz Out? I didn't even do a video for that song yet. Everybody said, "Nah, old man said." Scar said, "I'm like that." Son said, "Old man said it's dope." All right, who else? Because you know I got a bunch of videos in here. I got Filet-O, all types of shit. What y'all want to hear? Yeah, I'm really up at this time, man. That's what I do, man. Let me see what we got here, man. Let me see. Play 2? All right, I play 2. I play 2. I got you.
Hybrid. Told you ain't done with your niggas yet. Get over here.
84.
You see me fresh to death because I'm like that. I'm on the block every day moving white packs. I chop a 125, bring it right back. And if you beef, man, I'll be right back. Cause I'm like that. I said I'm like that. I'm on the block every day moving white packs. I chop a 125, bring it right back. And if you want me, man, I'll be right back. Staying on my toes, cause these streets be vultures, avoiding the snake bite from my brother, he's a cobra. Who would ever think that as a kid when I was older, my winter time heater make my summer times colder. Lo and beholder, ghetto star, street soldier, that heated on my shoulder, 2 clips in the holster, posting on the ab, metallic, test a roaster, and that clean mean chain, make it wanna save up all this loose change, trying to do new things. Radio blacks with my wealth to reduce things, new sling, used to hustle and move, came to fab, said it the best, got me feeling like Bruce Wayne. You see me fresh to death, cause I'm like that. I'm on the block every day moving white packs. I chop a 125, bring it right back. And if you want me, man, I'll be right back. Cause I'm like that. I said I'm like that. I'm on the block every day moving white packs. I chop a 125, bring it right back. And if you want me, man, I'll be right back. I know I'm looking so fresh with a spin on it. My little homie hit me up to put some rims on it. I gave him M's, homie, cause I'm loving the fact he kept it real, and I know I could depend on him. There ain't no friends, homie. It's only leases and stakes. They only show when you touch some pace, and not around when you bidding upstate. Man, he's is fake, and when you on, man, he sound like hate. So I walk like a boss, talk like a boss, fresh. Look at the whip, man, I floss like a boss. Ooh, to win in life, do you know what it costs? Man, I've been warned to listen to the sauce. Makes sense. You wasn't lost. I should have left you with that, cause now I'm tight and wanna take up your head. You see me fresh to death, cause I'm like that. I'm on the block every day moving white packs. I chop a 125, bring it right back. And if you want beef, man, I'll be right back. Cause I'm like that. I said I'm like that. I'm on the block every day moving white packs. I chop a 125, bring it right back. And if you want me, man, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. And if you want me, man, I'll be right back.
I am Smack Murder. I'm here to set the record straight. Yo, son, man, listen, man. Man, niggas hit my shit like yo, Corey, some nigga, they talking all this crazy shit, right? But if they say, yo, the nigga CK, he scared you, I'm like, yo, niggas not my cousin, right? Yo, son, listen. Bro, listen, son. I don't even know what the fuck is going on with social media shit. I hear you and this and that Wildcat beefing, yo. You know that's grown, bro. Like, that's my son, dog.
Facts.
Y'all niggas, yo, bro, what the fuck? Man, what you doing, bro?
Salute, beloved. What's up? Salute, baby boy. Yo, Queen, how you be? Listen, blood. Make sure all the homies eat, man. I don't care for the biggest and the smallest, man. The world ain't shit, we all don't eat, man. You heard? Yeah, that's up.
That's all I show. Make sure all the dogs eat. Everybody gotta eat, big bro. Everybody.
I hear that shit.
That's the old man said.
Pirate talk, pirate talk, pirate talk. Talk to him, talk to him. Hybrid.
The world ain't shit, and the dogs ain't fed. Even though he drink, it's what the old man said. It's what the old man said. See, the world ain't shit, and the dogs ain't fed. Everybody wanna live, but nobody wanna dead. What the old man said, It's what the old man said. Everybody wanna live, but nobody wanna dead.
I'm in the red light district on my red light shit. If you schemo to get on, they get off on my twin dick. You stupid ass niggas always chitter and chat. You acting so bossy with thoughts of a wild rat. God, he never took no bullets, but they went in his pockets. And every question that they asked, he was changing the topics. Everyone my bro prevent, be a snake in the end. So before I use a sword, I take their head with a pen. I'm tired of the bickering you doing for views. If you keep on reporting, you'll be making the news. I'm connected like the mob, I'm giving some men shoes. CLK say sick 'em, I'm biting them before you shoot. Listen to this hook and believe it is all true. This world ain't shit, and I'ma put you to bed. And these are the words that old man said. And these are the words that old man said.
See, the world ain't shit, and the dogs ain't fed. Even though he drink, it's what the old man said. It's what the old man said. See, the world ain't shit, and the dogs ain't fed. Everybody wanna live, but nobody wanna dead. What the old man said, It's what the old man said. Everybody wanna live, but nobody wanna dead. They say CK this and CK that. He too old and he can't rap. But let me tell y'all this, CK strapped. And when it comes to the money, CK racked up. You little pound puppy chill. Don't you understand CK's the real deal? Play with the real steel. Burn little niggas. You don't understand till I heard you little niggas. Look, DD Babe in the spot, so I gotta turn up. Papa never nigga top. I ain't never gonna stop. I'ma always rise up, never rise down. All you fucking clowns talking crazy. You don't understand the flow. You don't understand the dough. The ice in the roll. The way I slam the dough. No Cadillac, the Benz. Pop up, murder your friends, nigga, for the ends. Hey, what can I tell you, lambs? Why should I explain? Really, it's all in vain. You hate on the rain. You hate on the chain. The things that I say, the way that I play. Fuck it. I'd rather bust on you dudes and crush on you dudes. I hate all you niggas. Scrape all you niggas. Drape all you niggas. You don't understand. Ain't no paper, little nigga. Little YouTube views and the YouTube comments. You don't understand. Make a nigga wanna vomit. The way you hate my steeds and the way that I play. Look, it's what the old man said though. The world ain't shit if the dogs ain't fed. Even though he drink, it's what the old man said. It's what the old man said. See, the world ain't shit if the dogs ain't fed. Everybody wanna live, but nobody wanna dead. What the old man said, It's what the old man said. Everybody wanna live, but nobody wanna dead.
What's the turn? What's the turn? What's the turn? What's the turn?
We back, y'all. But yeah, man, so, you know, that's basically what I want to vibe about, man. Like, why you dudes, like, let's be real. What's really so hard, man? You know what I mean? About at least taking the time out, man. This is, strengthen your vocabulary. You know what I mean? Strengthen your level of understanding, comprehension. You know what I mean? It's important, man. We can't get nowhere or none of that. You know what I mean? Doing the obvious. You know, a lot of people say, "Yo, man, you know, it's hard. It's hard doing legal shit. Bullshit. Bullshit. You know what I mean? Bullshit. You enjoy more life when you legal, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong. To each is his own, man. You do what you want to do. But my thing is, at least support it with some education, man. You dudes out there hustling, get you a livelihood, man. You know what I mean? Just decide you want to hustle, but get you a livelihood. A livelihood is called a fallback. You got something to fall back on. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. Serious out here, man. People taking it for granted, but it's serious out here. You know? Trust that. Let me get the phone. It's charged. Still got the red bar though, so I'm gonna leave it over at the charge. Anyway, y'all, listen, man. Anybody want to call up? You see the caller line up top. 917-966-0867 or whatever. Call up, man. Get in touch with them, man. You know? We'll start taking calls at this time or whatever. Early morning vibes so we can get in, get out, move around. The last time I do the live, by the time I get through running, I mean, trying to get situated when I come back, whatever, I look at the computer like, I'll do it tomorrow. You know what I mean? Cause I'm not one of those dudes. I'm not view chasing, man. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to use, you know what I mean, my platform for the, you know what I mean, for all the right reasons, man. I ain't out here trying to mislead the youth. I'm not out here fronting like I'm Nino Brown, cause I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not acting like I'm Superman, cause I'm not. I bleed just like everybody else. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, you know what I mean? I'm one of those dudes, I took the rough side of the road. But I always went to school. I played sports in school and everything. You know what I mean? I played football. I played running back for a little while. Wide receiver. You know what I mean? For a little while or whatever. You know? I played corner on defense. You know? I was a shooting guard and I played basketball. I actually got a nice basketball game and a nice football game. And I played baseball. For some reason, they always put me out of left field. I can catch pretty good, but I used to hate left field. I always wanted to be shortstop. You know what I mean? Coach wasn't fucking with me. Nah, you know this and that, this and that. Yo, you better out here, this and that. We need to make sure the ball get caught. It's like, yeah, but I want to be shortstop. And he was like, get out of there. Beat it, kid. You're bothering me. You know what I mean? But I tried, though. You know? I think I may have played shortstop one time. You know what I mean? But a lot of times, you can see your dreams with other people too, man. Like, when I came home from prison, my nephew Brandon, he had went to the Junior World Series, and out there at Met Stadium, or case maybe or whatever. I watched him steal a base to win a game. You know how I felt. You ever get so excited, happy that you got tears in your eyes? That's how I was, man. Because I watched my nephew doing great things. You know, he went to Canarsie High. I watched him catch the football in the end zone, get his wind knocked out of him, still hold the ball. So they killed the little nigga. He laid there for a minute. You know, I hopped on the field. You good? I said, I'm good, Uncle Corey, man. Just can't breathe right now. I said, son, hit me with a good one. And then he jumped up, hype again. The youth, man. We ain't gonna never get that young energy back, man. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You know? But anyway, man, anybody want to call up, share your opinion, your views, man? 917-966-0867. Call up, get in touch with them. By the way, cheers. We'll cover that Mutapo, that Mustang. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So that's what we doing, man. We just, you know what I mean, trying to hopefully successfully send that message back home. Because this is what I was doing before I got distracted with all the nonsense, whatever case it may be. You know what I mean? Just try to keep sending that message as much as possible. You know? Hope you'll go out there. You know what I mean? Support the magazine, man. It's already a popular magazine, man. You know what I mean? Dudes in the penitentiary, they on to the digital situation of it. You know? Some people, you know what I mean? Family actually go get the hardcovers or whatever. Sit it up in there, man. They can get scholastics. You know what I mean? They can get magazines and books, stuff like that or whatever. That's another thing. Let's get into books, man. Get back into books. You'd be surprised what you find in books. You know what I mean? I don't care if you are out there in the street. You get through hustling, you grind, you go home, you take your shower, you eat. Pick up a book, man. That's it further your thoughts, man. You know what I mean? It's nothing worse than a goofy ass, uneducated hustler. That's the nigga that go back and forth to jail. He always do all the wrong shit, the dumb shit. You know what I mean? It's just what it is, man. A lot of dudes just fuck ups anyway. Fucking up niggas' packs and all that shit. You know what I mean? In the 80s, when you fuck up a nigga pack, niggas just get their ass whipped. I know dudes that handcuff niggas to radiators and shit so they don't run away with the pack. You know what I mean? If you grew up in the 80s, your niggas know about that. You know what I mean? And the nigga who was doing that didn't even realize that technically that's a kidnapping charge. You cuff a nigga up to the fucking radiator. Or lock a nigga up in a spot where it's only a one-way lock situation. If a fire break out, even homie jumping through the window, they have bars and that shit, you can't jump through the window. Some people have the fucking the burglar bars and they shit. Nigga burn up in there, man. Can't get out. Stupid hustler. If a nigga keep on running, nigga, you don't treat the nigga like motherfucking like Toby, nigga. You know what I mean? You don't treat him like Toby, man. He's telling you he cool to Kente, you said he Toby. You forcing the nigga against his will to do some other bullshit. It was crazy in the 80s, man. We did some dumb shit back in the day. What you call uneducated, stupid hustlers. You know what I mean? For real. You know, sometimes it's good to be in the nerd box, man. Nerds are just too smart for their own good. They went around mumbling shit. They ain't crazy. He just too smart for his own good. You know what I mean? You walking and you looking at some shit, you just see a wall. But this nigga saying 387 kilometers and snap divided by the snap, and you look at this fucking goofy ass nerd. Nah, some might be on one. He could be the next scientist. You don't know. You know, so get back into, man, being smart dudes, man. I mean, if you think you're a playboy, this and that, women like smart dudes, man. Women like dudes that can think inside and outside the box. He ain't got to be a rich dude. Got to be the world famous dude, the roughest, toughest dude. You know what I mean? He is the cat that we call a balanced out dude. He balanced out. You know what I mean? Got a little one part street in him, one part nerd in him. You know what I mean? One part savviness because he got a little swag with him. Because you got a lot of dudes that look rough and tough, but they're actually educated dudes, smart dudes. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got to start getting smart, y'all. You know? How Bernie Mac just said, I'm talking to you, America. You know what I mean? Well, listen, America, it's time for Black America to start becoming educated America. Start doing some of this work, something, man. Let's stop being viewed and looked upon as animals, man. That's the thing right there, man. Everybody want to be tough, you know? Top of the game, 212 with me.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on? CK, top of the morning to you, bro.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, man, I appreciate what you do. The ones I get up early, and I'm always trying to build and get some more knowledge, man. The one thing I wanted to ask you was, in the midst of this COVID, what do you feel like we're not doing right as far as trying to get these brothers together? I mean, we still seeing the killings out here in the streets, and we still seeing people avoid what you're talking about, getting that knowledge. You know, that AK-47 mouthpiece killing us worse than the things out there on the street right now, because we can rewind that. That ain't never going to die. Once it go on the internet, once it get in the phone, it's there to stay. I ain't want to hold you up too long, man. I just want to salute you, you know what I'm saying? I can start shouting you out sometimes on the live joints, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's what's up. So, man, I always love, I'm the one to be hitting you up from Richmond, VA, so Richmond in the building.
I shot
you, man. I'll take it off the air, man.
Yeah.
One love.
All right, one love, peace.
All right.
Yeah, to answer his question, y'all, right now in the COVID period, it ain't really much we can do. Let's be real. A lot of dudes is having health scares because of COVID-19 don't want to come around, so on and so forth. But homie is right, though. It's bad because in the COVID area, they didn't give away stimulus packages, unemployment, perks, so to say, or whatever. And dudes took to the street and just turned up the murder rate. So it's like a catch-22. It's like a catch-22. You come out, you try to stop certain shit or whatever, it don't work. You know what I mean? It just don't work, man. You know? Anybody else want to call up, man? You know what I mean? We've been on here for about a buck. You know what I mean? I'm going to make this one right here, maybe, and I'm short, maybe an hour long. I know I use that stuff for like 2 hours. I got something I got to do early in the morning. Stuff like that or whatever. You know it's the weekend, so I gotta get my ones and twos in. Plus down here, I don't know if people in North Carolina know. Down here, they give me a shit down at 5 o'clock. It goes in effect. I think it's like a 9 o'clock curfew or something like that. You know what I mean? So if you out here, man, you better bundle up. You know what I mean? You better bundle up. It's about to be an early one. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's 8, 9 o'clock, but it's about to be an early one. I'm down here relaxing, get my mind right. Hold on, brother. Hold on, bro. All right, there you go. Top of the game, 212 with me.
Yo, CK, what's poppin', man? Salute, big homie.
Salute. How you?
Pretty good, not bad, man. Yo, I just want to say this and talk about this real quick, because I know how you be on your spill, but I just want to talk about the dudes that's within the 5 boroughs of New York City and also across the United States of America. We are very concerned about the mental stability of the youth, man. What is the youth thinking about when somebody invites them to the Frank, or if somebody tries to disrespect them when it's involving a woman? I had a big homie tell me 70% of the prison population had to do something with a female, with a woman. So how can we stop the shootings and the disrespect? How can we stop this shit? Facts, man. That's what I want to say.
Give me a second to do a live video. I'm almost done. Yeah, I'm calling right back. Yeah, did you finish talking, LeBron Hayes?
Facts, there's a lot of mental health situations going on where dudes want to go overboard and start throwing frames and the blatant disrespect and the shit and the shit is leaving bodies in the street, man. This shit is looking nasty.
Well, the first thing is people shouldn't be FaceTiming each other. Second thing is all of us suffer from a mental condition, man. And we pass it on down to the next generation. The problem is, there's not enough old heads trying to show dudes. You ain't got to talk sometimes. Sometimes you lead through example. Let a dude see you moving to the point where he want to ask you, yo, big homie, what you doing? What you doing, like, to make it seem so easy? And then you get a chance to put your spill down, to show them something different. Like, they watching dudes in the corner, drinking the same Henny. What's the new shit they drinking now? Casamigo. You know what I mean? Then how they gonna respect you as somebody different, or somebody of morals and principles, when you doing the same thing they doing on the corner? Cat calling females, yo, baby, when she don't answer, bitch. Come on, bro. Like, at the end of the day, whatever, you have to show something different in order to get different results, bro. You know what I mean?
Facts, man. I'm 32 right now. When I was younger and I was shit on the block, dudes didn't want me there. But to be honest with you, the dudes when I was 10, when they was 20, and they was moving that work into selling packages and all that, some of these dudes are still there at 45. And I'm trying to wonder, like, is it very lucrative for you to be there over 30 years and doing the same thing you doing?
You know what that mean? Bum hustler. You call it a bum hustler. Yeah. If you doing the same shit for 25, 30 years, and there's no growth period in there, you a bum hustler. You a nigga that just don't know nothing else but that. Which go back to what I was saying. Uneducated brothers and sisters, man. You gotta educate yourself. Because a smart dude will say, you know what? I've been grinding for 20, 30 years. Let me look at my stash. Damn, I can still count my stash. Because if you grinding for 30 years in the street, and you still out there for 30 years, homie, you supposed to own buildings, real estate, at least a storefront, a pawn shop, something to show for. If you don't got none of that, you know what that means? Bum hustler. Immature bum hustler.
Facts, man. That's the thing. And that's the thing. I want these dudes that's 16, 17, 18. I want all these dudes to understand this type of shit because, I mean, a lot of these dudes ain't going nowhere fast.
Facts.
Thank you, man. And you the only one. I ain't gonna lie to you. The only one. You and Killer Kev and Wildcat, when Wildcat was still here, the three of you dudes was trying to preach some good, positive message and shit. So when all three of you talk, when Wildcat talk about law, Killer Kev talk about what happened in Brownsville, what happened in Brooklyn, that was crazy. You talking about growth and development, construction, working, get a job, your OSHA. But for some reason, some of these dudes don't comprehend the message. And some of these dudes just, I don't know, they just get expired, man.
Now, I'm going to be real with you, though. Just not to counter what you're saying, but here lately, I've been getting a lot of text messages from some young dudes. Your CK, what's up, man? I got my OSHA, this and that. A lot. Not a lot. I mean, how old are you? Oh, I'm 22 and 23. I hang up the phone proud, like, yo, yes. By the way, all you dudes that hit me this week because I just got a call from one of the contractors and he told me he's going to start taking some people. By the way, I mean, so it's going to be up top. So I'm about to shoot up top, take care to get people situated and all that. You know what I mean? So the job's on deck, y'all. So if you got an OSHA and you called me before, it's nothing personal. I just can't remember everybody right now. You know what I mean? You know, verbatim or whatever. Hit me, man. Hit me. The job is coming up now. It's about to be lit for y'all.
Facts, man. And salute to you, man. This is why I like watching your lives and all that, man, because it's always a positive message, man.
Nah, it's all good, man. You know what I mean? It's all good. Have a good day, whatever case may be, whatever. We'll see if I get one more call, and after that, I'm going to shut it down, man, so I can start my morning.
All right, homie, man. Salute, man.
All right, salute. Peace. All right, I'm gonna take one more caller. And after that, I gotta get off of here, y'all. You know what I mean? One more call, and I'm gonna get off of here. 917-966-0867. I'm gonna call, and then I'm gonna call it a day or whatever. You know, I ain't gonna tell you. I want to get back on, but I ain't gonna tell you I'm gonna get back on because I don't know what my day look like. Top of the game, 212 with me.
Top of it, Alexis, Volume 4. Top of it, big brother. It's your little brother Brandon, calling in from Detroit, man.
I already know, B-Man. B-Man, what's up, baby?
Hey, what's good, big bro, man? Top of it, man. Hey, man, the early bird get the worm. That's what they told me, man.
You already know. That's what the old man said, man. You know what I mean?
That's what the old man said. That's also what we live by, man. How you doing this morning?
Ain't nothing, man. Feeling good, man. I made just got the shower before I started my live. Smelling good, man. About to go get cleaned up. I did it the last couple of days, but I've been bullshitting. But now I know where a good barbershop at. I'm about to go get cleaned up and all that. You know what I mean?
You said you found you a good cut shop out there, a good barber shop.
Yeah, man.
That's good, man. I got dread, but I still get lined up, and I've been going to the same barber my whole life, so I know how it is trying to find a new barber.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. So what's good with you this morning, brother?
Man, everything's good, man. I'm off on the weekends, man, so this is the time when I like to do business shit, and like everybody listening, you can go to these, I don't know what state y'all in, it's like Michigan, but in Michigan we have car auctions. And one of the auctions is called Greater Detroit Auto Auction. And you can buy cars for $300, $400, $500.
Oh shit, I need to come out there. I need to come out there then. I come out there with a couple bands and start my own car lot.
Google Greater Detroit Auto Auction.
I'm gonna call my shit CK's Hoopty Spot. You know what I mean? Keep it hood. You know? But yeah, anyway, Brandon, I didn't realize what time it was. I got a fucking appointment, man, at 7:30, man. All right, so I'm gonna try this, y'all. I'm gonna try to get back on, y'all. All right, but I gotta go.
I didn't want to keep you. I just heard you said you was gonna take one last call, and I was watching the broadcast. I said,
nah, that's all love. That's all love, B. I'm gonna try to get back on. All right, I'll hit your line. If you at work, so you know I'm about to get back on. All right, I gotta go. I know it's after 7. All right.
Yes, sir. Blessings to you.
All right. Salute y'all. Listen, man. Get your education, man. The youth, get your education, man. Listen to mom and pop, man. They only trying to tell you right. With that said, salute. You know my slogan. Grocery sell more than dope. Peace.